Hi, hello, greetings. My name is GameCube This is my first video on YouTube, and let's jump straight into it. So this video, our first video, will be predicting who are the four remaining fighters of Fighters Pass Volume 2 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll be predicting Challenge Pack 8, 9, 10, 11, since Challenge Pack 6, Min and Challenge Pack 7, Steve and Alex have already been revealed and released for this pass. Two honorable mentions I'd like to share real quick are Rayman and Paper Mario. I do think these two also have a pretty good chance. Ubisoft and Nintendo are buddy, and there's something about Rayman, some Ubisoft message like around Min was releasing or something. I think it was like months ago. And then um, Paper Mario, if we're gonna have three Links and three Samuses, we should have three Marios, and Paper Mario is just perfect. He'd be unique and he's being unique, and he's pretty requested character. Alright, so let's get straight into Challenge Pack 8. Alright, so getting into my first prediction for Super Smash Bros. Fighter Pass Volume 2. My first prediction is Crash Bandicoot. I really hope this happens because Crash is my favorite video game everything of all time. If you're wondering what that means, it means it's my favorite game, series, character, etc. And also don't mind the stupid Wii video thing in the right hand corner, top right hand corner. But anyways, getting to this. He's a very requested character, probably the most requested, or one of the most requested characters for this game. He's incredibly iconic, and if there's any character that deserves to get in the Smash than any other character, it's Crash, because he's had an extremely long history with pretty long history with Nintendo, from those commercials back in the 90s, as well as he just got Crash 4, and that game looks fun. I haven't played it yet because it's not on the Switch, but it's also been apparently leaked for Switch, so that's awesome. I really want to play that game. And what else is there? He's had tons of games on Nintendo consoles. That works. Yeah, that's really it for Crash. Yeah, that's really it. And I mean, he might not get in because we already have a Western character. That's not really a rule. And plus, it's really iconic, popular, requested character, and I think he'd make a lot of sense. Yeah, he has a perfect moveset. He has the spin, the fruit bazooka, the jumps, the jumps. You have Coco as an alt. You have like Biker Crash, Fake Crash as alt, and yeah, that's moving on to Sonic Break 9. Alright, so my next prediction for Fighter Pass Volume 2 is Rillaboom. I really do think there will be another first party Nintendo rep, and I do think it will be a Pokemon, and I predict it will be Rillaboom. Rillaboom makes more sense than any other Pokemon, because Gen 8 Pokemon, because, well, first off, it will represent Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Gen 8, well, uh, it's a fully evolved grass type starter. I do think that has a ton of that's a lot of evidence for him to get in the game, because we do not have a fully evolved grass type starter from a recent generation. In Smash 4, we had Greninja, which was from Gen 6. It was in Greninja's a fully evolved water type starter. Incineroar is a fully evolved fire type starter from Gen 7. It's Gen 7. And then Gen 8, we have Rillaboom, who is a fully evolved grass starter. And I do think that's like a really good and pattern that could point towards his conclusion. I do know that there are Pokemon like Urshifu, Surfetch'd, and Obstagoon, and Toxtricity that are also really good picks, but I'm going with Rillaboom because I just think he's his coolest, and I just think there's a lot more evidence towards him than any other character. And we're probably not going to get Sceptile or Decidueye anytime soon or ever in Smash Bros. So I think right now is the perfect time to add him in. But they could still add in like Urshifu or Calyrex or something. Anyways, moving on to Challenger, sorry, not Challenger Pack 10, or I guess Challenger Pack 10, but the next fighter. The next fighter I'll be predicting is Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia. Um, I do think this will happen because Sakurai seems to favor anime sword fighters, and also Lloyd Irving is the most requested character in Japan for Super Smash Bros. And I just think, I guess it'd be cool. He'd be cool to have. And I really know nothing about Lloyd. but I do like his design because it's red, and I like red. And plus, I think Bandai Namco deserves another rep in Smash Bros. They have Pac-Man. I think Lloyd has got a good choice. He does have a Mii costume that could return in the next wave of Mii fighters, but I do think he will end up being a fighter because we have yeah, I just think it will. And plus, yeah, Bandai deserves another rep because they develop Smash Bros. And I just think it'd be perfect because we got an anime swordsman. The base game, Fighter Pass 1 with Hero, and base game was Crom, and then of course now Lori Irving. Um, this is the character. If the next character reveal isn't off one from my predictions, for example, if it's like Ryu Hayabusa or like Doomslayer or something, then Lloyd's probably going to be the next one taken off the list, or Lloyd's going to get taken off the list. But I do think this will happen because I just think it's kind of a lot of evidence towards Lloyd's inclusion. Anyways, moving on to the last fighter. Alright, so the fourth and final fighter I'm predicting for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass Volume 2 DLC is Gino from Super Mario RPG. This one has to happen. Gino is a extremely requested character, and he's been an extremely requested character for an extremely long time, since like Brawl, or even before Brawl, I'm not entirely sure, but for a really long time. And plus, I think it'd be pretty unfair if he had his Mii costume returned when like it's just not fair. It's not. This is sad. It would just be sad if that happened. And plus, you're gonna if you added K. Rule, you added Benj, you added Ridley, you added Simon, you gotta have Gino in there too. He was the last member of that sort of big five group of the most requested fighters. And I do think it'd be pretty sad if he just got his Mii costume returned instead. He's just and plus, we have the Mario 35. They're celebrating Mario's 35th anniversary, so it'd be perfect to reveal Gino, or for the Fighters Pass because it's Mario's 35th, and he's really requested. Square is probably going to get a third rep anyways. I mean, they already have two, might as well get a third. And we can have Banjo and Steve both as DLC. We can have Hero and another Square rep. Sora and Chrono and Lara Croft are other good representatives for Square, but I do think it's going to be Gino because it just makes the most sense. And I think it'd be pretty sad to see his Mii costume return. But I don't think that will happen, of course, because I'm predicting it. And plus, spirits do not deconfirm characters. If you didn't know, I mean, I'm sure you have. Gino is a spirit in Smash Ultimate, and but clearly Min destroyed that theory. It was a fan theory, so it wasn't really an actual thing, confirmed thing, but still. So yeah, Min broke that, so it's more evidence, and plus they just gotta add him in. Especially if he's the last DLC fighter, that'd just be perfect. And yeah, that'll do it for my predictions. I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is my first video, and hopefully it turned out good. I think it did. But yeah, that'll do it for this my first video. Expect more videos in the future, and well, obviously. Anyways, see you guys in the next one, eventually.